people be hacking your lines and stuff, and they take over your phone lines and play like it's you.
Yeah, all right, it's a whole bunch of shit going on.
Go to YouTube, click the link.
Okay, let me click the link right now.
Yeah, we should be live right now.
Oh shit!
Just having some technical difficulties.
And we lit.
Yeah,
we lit again.
Well, we more than lit. If y'all want to see the whole thing, just come back where we're gonna do like a re-edit and stuff like that because we're getting hot.
You gotta excuse Red Pill Post. We still getting it together, y'all. It's gonna take some time before we perfect this art.
Yeah.
But anywho,
it's just us.
Yeah, we back. And if you want with us, then hit us up in the comments. Also, everything that YouTube, if there's ever anything that we do adult only, then it's going to be on our websites.
Shout out to Peggy Fox.
Shout out to Peggy Fox for being our first caller, yo.
Hell yeah.
Peggy fucking Fox.
We've known her for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
We've
Peggy
done
is
some
a day
stuff
one.
for her.
Peggy's a day one, and she actually has she played a part in inspiring us. She has her own podcast. What is it called? The Vet Show. So go check out Peggy Fox and the Vet Show, and yeah, famous Fox, yo.
She also got a fat ass. So, yeah.
Go check
Just
out.
had to let y'all know.
Go check out. Nah, but that's baby sis right there. That's big sis.
Real talk.
Yeah, I mean, but anywho, we got the rest of this recorded, so I'm gonna just pick up where we left off. Like I said, Red Pill Post coming for y'all. All right, 2023, we cutting off all cancerous limbs, all toxicity. We cutting that shit off, and we encourage y'all to cut it off too. Here's the thing. This is one of my day ones right here. I put him in a certain space to where I know that space is not going to change. So we not going to change. You understand?
We don't fuck around, man. That's
how we get along.
It's simple.
When I tell people, anybody, he actually introduced me to the concept of proximity. And I realized that there's certain times, mostly women do this, when they want to mouth off at you. Yeah. And I have to tell them, niggas in the streets don't give me this problem.
Yeah.
I can walk through any hood. I can walk through Opalaka. I can walk through Little Haiti. I can walk through Liberty City or wherever the fuck I want to go, and niggas see me and show me respect. Why? Because they put me in a certain place where they understand that the human body is fragile and they want to protect theirs. That all men, we kind of look at each other like that. I don't know what this man is capable of. Why taunt that man? Why antagonize that man? He ain't give me no reason to. He don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with him. and that's that. Now, when people change, then you change the position they play in your life. When somebody shows you that they're not really a lion, they're a snake. What do you do with a snake? You gotta cut the head off. When they show you that, we in the club and I'm getting pressure over here from this direction, and your homeboy's supposed to have your back, where he go? He run out the door. He not a lion. He a sheep. When people change, when you find out that they not really deserving of the place that you put them in, then you can put them in a different place and treat them accordingly.
Just remember, if you can see that the bad is outweighing the good, protect yourself.
The bad always outweighs the good. What this basically means is watch them red flags. Red flags is real. They're real. That's somebody showing you the real them. That's them saying everything else is just kind of a show. The red flag is something that you can't fake. You can't fake the red flag.
Yeah.
If somebody lies to you, and you found out that they lied to you, and then they hid information from you, and that they framed you or gossiped about you, that's not something that somebody would do to a person that they respected. That's them showing the real them.
It's all a game now, man, and if you're gonna play it, then play to win. For starters, if you're gonna build something, then build something real. And I personally, he knows, And the few people that do know me know I'm a lone wolf. I've been that way for a long time, you know, and I've cut a lot of people off for various reasons. And it has nothing to do with entitlement or projection or anything like that, because I know I always give 100% no matter what. I'm always giving 100% in everything I do. And if you know me, then you know this. So that's just the way it is. And it's 2023, and I don't fuck around. I haven't fucked around for a long time. So, you know, when I see the red flags, I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm going to let you play yourself.
I am not ignoring red flags anymore. 2023 is definitely the time when I really want people to see that I'm no longer there. I'm no longer in that space. I'm no longer in your life. It's just, you know, and the thing is that
why you ain't share my shit?
It doesn't, huh?
Why you ain't share my shit?
Yeah, for real, for real. The thing is that people don't have to do a lot. They don't have to fuck you over 10 times out of 20. They don't have to lie to you, you know, a whole bunch of times. Once. If you tell the truth 9 times and the 10th time you lie, the next 10 times, I can't trust you. The next 100 times, I can't trust you. I don't know when the lie is going to come.
Loyalty's a big thing, man. Loyalty's a big thing. Yeah. And I mean, are people building, or are they just fucking playing? I mean,
or
trying to keep it simple, yeah. Or abusing motherfuckers for real.
Yeah, ladies, he tolerated you. You thought he was cool with you having being mouthy and being disrespectful, and you probably think it's cute. And he tolerated the shit for a year before he put his knuckles in your face. That's the real him. What that means, I'm not saying he was. I'm not saying he.
We do not.
I'm not saying you didn't deserve it.
Violence against women. So,
because a lot of women do want to push those buttons. We do not condone violence against anyone. I don't want to single out females like
equal lefts and equal rights. Yeah,
that's right. Equal rights and equal lefts.
Yeah.
However, when that happens, that's him showing you what he's capable of. You thought he was your knight in shining armor. No, he's a human who can only take so much, and you don't know how much he could take. Maybe he didn't know how much he could take.
Or he's a psychopath, and you don't find out till you're in the trunk.
What's the girl that called her brothers to go kill homeboy? You heard that story?
Yeah.
He cheated on her. They were together. He cheated on her.
But he wound up killing her brothers.
He cheated on her once, and she called a hit on that nigga.
Yeah.
Now the outcome is irrelevant. The point is, he fucked up one time, and she saw fit to call in some hitters.
Crazy.
Because she knows what I know, which is that the bad outweighs the good. And now, yeah, he's not even on trial for that. Is he on trial?
I don't think he is.
I think he is. Actually, yeah.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, he did get charged. He got charged for murder.
Yo, they came to his door.
I mean,
I haven't heard anything. I saw the video. I saw the video.
Yeah, he can beat the case, yeah. But he was still charged.
Yo, and the funniest part. The funniest part about the video is when Buddy came to the door. Dude opened up. He already knew what time it was. He just started busting, and then the sister ran. She ran. She got in her car and called ass.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh man, dog, nah, that's your brother. You gonna send your brother? You know what I'm saying? At somebody's door, he start getting popped. You're supposed to follow up, right?
Follow up how? Hey, let me tell you something. You my dog, I got mad love for you. Somebody run up to you and start busting, and I don't got nothing to bust back with. I'm not going to stand there and take bullets for
dog, let me
I'm going to run to tell the story. I want to live.
Hey, look.
I want to live.
Check it out. I'm just saying that to say that. You see what happens in situations like that?
That's right.
And now dude is
she was being
gone.
irrational. She was being emotional. Yep. She said, "Oh, he cheated. Go shoot him."
Hey,
I got dumbass brothers. I mean, I would say they need to take accountability, but at this point,
they should have took accountability. Well, it's too late now.
Well, you can only take accountability for what you do. They never got that chance.
Man, I got one even better for you. Do you remember the little girl that snuck in her boyfriend, and then the father caught him in bed, and then dude killed the father?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why he killed the father?
Because he wasn't supposed to be there. It's a man's house, and you sneaking in to splack his daughter. You know what I'm saying? And
So
Buddy
he
got
killed
up.
the father for no reason.
He killed the father because, of course, the father wanted to throw him out. He wasn't supposed to be there.
So why?
It's like because he's a little thug or whatever you want to call it. He killed the father.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, man. So that's another example of, you know.
Well, in any case, yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, man. the bad outweighing the good, you know. And
Yeah,
I mean,
the bad outweighs the good. You can't expect for people to just run back. Don't think, you know, you can fuck somebody over and they just gonna come running back. Oh well, you know, I treat you like shit. You just gonna throw away our friendship, our relationship after 8 years? You just gonna throw it all away?
I do have to say something though.
I mean, I'm not the one that threw it away. You threw it away
Because
disrespecting me.
I know it's somebody out there thinking this, so I'm gonna say it for you. Sometimes motherfuckers are just ducks, and sometimes you gotta fillet the duck. True or false? Sometimes it's like that. It's fucked up, but when you've been in the streets as long as I have, and you've experienced what I have, you know, you don't have to show it. You don't have to show it. And you see how people act, and you act in accordance. But sometimes people are just fucking ducks. And, you know, it's just set up like that. It's weird, but, you know, back to, you know, freaking bad outweighing the good. How am I supposed to feel if I'm giving you all the signs and you still trying to, you know, and poke the fucking bear, so to speak? You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know, sit back, relax, you know, and I still do what I do. Sometimes you just got to get the duck, you know? It is what it is. Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah, man.
It's like that, man. It's rough, man. It's rough. But accountability trumps all. And unfortunately, a lot of people that don't take accountability are still running around like it ain't nothing.
What kills me is the narcissists.
Yeah.
The people who, you know, I'm not perfect. I've lived a long life. I mean, you see the grays in the beard. I've lived a long life, so I fucked up a lot. I've done bad things. But one thing that I've learned, and it was a very easy lesson. Excuse me, a very easy lesson. It didn't take long for me to learn. I was young when I learned it. When you fuck up, you apologize. You take the accountability.
Yep.
So I'm not saying, you know, just get rid of everybody who makes a mistake. No. If they come back humble and they understand that they don't deserve your forgiveness, that's when humanity kicks in.
Yeah, you might be able to work with people.
Right.
Know?
So sometimes, you know what? Sometimes it is a mistake. Sometimes it's an accident. Sometimes the motherfucker just didn't know. They didn't realize how badly it was going to affect you.
And some relationships are worth fighting for, you know. And I'm not talking about male, female all the time. Just, you know, friends, lovers, family members. Sometimes, you know, you can really talk these things out.
But see, the narcissists, they fuck up, and then when you call them on their fuck up,
it's your fault.
Yeah. Well, even no matter whose fault it is, they're like, oh, but what about you cheated on me? Yeah, but what about the car that I bought you?
No.
Oh, but you punched me in the face.
No, that's
no.
I don't think he's experienced. Well, he has, and I know. But the narcissist is more like, well, look what you made me do.
You know, narcissism has many facets. But
that's their main one. That's their main one. Yeah. Well, look what you made me do. You know,
for me, people don't come at me like that.
Or they apologize.
Because I'm going to question you. How did I make you do that? You hold up. Anytime anybody blames something on me, I'm questioning. Now you done got in my crosshairs.
This man, I'm telling you about some real narcissists.
For the narcissists that I usually deal with are the ones who say, "But I deserve your forgiveness." Yeah, you know, they're the ones who say
giving demands and stuff.
Yeah, there's many types of narcissists. What about the ones who deny it?
That falls along the lines of gaslighting.
Yeah, I didn't punch you in your face. That was a love.
That's gaslighting. That's more like gaslighting.
What do you mean cheating? We were broke up at the time.
Mixed with narcissism, of course.
Yeah,
I mean, for any of you who know about the dark triad anyway, there are male and female psychopaths. And, and those are a lot of the traits. Narcissism, the gaslighting,
that's what you more so what you were describing.
Yeah,
that's gaslighting. You made me do this,
and they
trying to make you feel like it's your
they
fault.
make themselves to be more important, than they are. That's how they make themselves out to be and stuff like that. And you just have to watch for these things, right, and protect yourself.
I once had someone tell me her boyfriend is blind in one eye. He accidentally broke something in her house.
Was that Freddie Wap?
And so she got upset and starts yelling at him. I can't believe you're so clumsy. What the hell are you, blind? And he had to remind her, like, kind of, yeah. And so she came to me like, was I wrong? And I was like, well, for one, hell fucking yeah, you were wrong. But the thing is, I told her, if you love and respect him, you need to apologize. And she just straight up came out and said, I'm not going to do that. And when I asked why, she just shook her head. No, I can't do that.
It's up to y'all to draw the fucking line. I just, it really is.
You need to love yourself and understand who the fuck you are dealing with. These people don't love you. These people, in fact, a lot of them are jealous of you. They think you should be subservient to them. They think they're better than you. They think you don't deserve an apology because you deserve what they did to you.
I don't like the motherfuckers that think you owe them something. I'm like, where does that even come from? Ooh. I mean, just sort of like we moved the goalposts again, but I mean, now that we're talking live and everything, those are the motherfuckers I hate the worst. And hate is a strong word, and I hate you motherfuckers. When motherfuckers think you owe them something, it's like, where did that even come from?
Right, like I didn't even borrow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Is this 1500 slavery or something? Like, you know what I mean? Like, a motherfucker got to take everything he know, own, and do, and I owe it to you? Why?
Yeah, the worst part to me is just the gaslighting and abuse. The emotional, psychological manipulation. Like, I hurt you, but you deserve or you owe it to me to let me do this to you. I've done something. I've done so much for you.
Yeah.
How could you turn on me after one little mistake? You're a turncoat. You were never really real if you can't forgive me.
The bad outweighs the good, man.
The bad, I'm trying. I told you.
Bad outweighs the good.
Stop forgiving motherfuckers that don't deserve it. Stop forgiving them. Let me tell you what. Okay, this is what an apology is. An apology starts with understanding that they were wrong. They need to understand what they did wrong and why it was wrong. And this is the most difficult part. That's the first step, and it's the most difficult part because it's not that people can't. It's that people really genuinely don't understand. They don't understand why it's wrong. You know how I know that they don't understand?
Why?
Because when that girl went to court for her getting her brother set up,
right? She
said, "Oh well, I was just upset."
Damn.
They said, "Oh, well, you sent a text message telling your brothers to go shoot
your
him."
brother's dead.
No, but listen. No. I'm not talking about the outcome. I'm talking about what she did wrong. She sent the text message to her brothers that said, "Go shoot up his shit." And when they were trying to get her to confess, her defense is, "Well, I was upset. Everybody in this courtroom has said something that they didn't mean when they were upset." You know why she felt confident to say that? Because she doesn't understand that it's wrong. She doesn't understand. People do this because sometimes they really don't understand.
I don't try to understand people that far.
No, it's not about understanding them. It's about whether you cut them off or not.
Exactly. So I don't go that far with a lot of people.
Let me finish explaining the apology process for the people who are having this dilemma in their lives.
Here's an apology. I'm sorry.
For the people who are having this dilemma in their lives, you want to keep a person in your life, but you don't know whether you should. You don't know whether you owe it to them or not. Well, that was the first part. They need to understand that they were wrong. Secondly, they need to tell you, they need to confess to you when they do wrong that they are sorry, they know they've done wrong, and they don't always have to say they didn't mean to do it, because sometimes they did. Sometimes they did mean to do it, and then in retrospect they realize that it was a mistake.
No, fuck that. You know how you get a confession? You waterlog a motherfucker. You tie him in your basement and you waterlog their ass.
Well, we're not talking about a confession, we're talking about an apology.
Well, that's how you get it too.
This is how they accept an apology.
That's how you get it too.
The third thing, after they confess that they were wrong and apologize for it verbally, is that they must make amends. They must offer up a way to make amends. You know what?
Narcissists can't do that.
Well, not everybody's a narcissist.
Well, the people that can't do it are.
Yeah, okay, let's say that. The people who can't, if you have a narcissist in your life,
I know,
don't expect any of this.
Yeah.
Don't expect an apology, and if they do offer an apology, it won't be sincere. Narcissist,
don't go into a fit of rage.
Because a narcissist doesn't
blow up
want
the block
to make it right. A narcissist just wants you to feel like it was made right. They just want your good graces.
And don't tie people up like I do and put them in the basement.
Well, you can tie them up. You can tie them up. And tie the motherfucker up until they apologize.
Okay,
don't tell them you want an apology. Just tie them up until they figure that shit out.
Man. Put baby snapping turtles at their feet.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the fourth and final part of a legit, sincere apology is for them to also confess and understand that they know they do not deserve your forgiveness. That's the final part.
For the sake of it, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a motherfucker come to you and do that? You really got to think about it, right?
It's a kind of a two-part answer to this.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I have, not frequently and not often. I believe I have. It's really hard to think about because I don't think I accepted the apology. I don't think I accepted.
That's different.
It's kind of it feels different. It's like because right now I'm telling people don't accept the apology unless it comes like this. I think someone had came to me like this and I still didn't accept it.
Because I'll answer the question for myself. I can't remember a time a person have, and I'm so used to cutting people off. You know what I mean? I'm just so used to this. Okay, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Look, I've been doing this by myself all my life anyway. But for a person to genuinely come forward, you know what I mean? I can't remember a time, man, and this is just the way things have become. I can forgive, and I can work with people. Those of you who know me and who've worked with me, and you know who I am. But I just can't remember a time, man, where somebody's come forward like that. People are really fucked up nowadays.
It's few and far between. It's seldom.
Yeah, man.
A lot more people are narcissists than they know. This is a word that's been made popular over the past three or 4 years because people are going to therapy now.
But it's so fucking real, and it's crazy.
It is real, and now that it's out there, people need to come to grips with it. And the funniest thing is, the last people who are going to be able to come to grips with it are the actual narcissists.
Yeah,
they're the ones who need to know, and they're going to be the last ones.
Exactly.
But I have gone to people and initiated this process.
I too have done that, and
when I realized for one that I was wrong, and for two that I may have hurt someone by whatever it was that I did apologize, and I don't see, the thing is that when someone is sincere about their apology, they don't expect to be forgiven, and they usually won't ask for it if they know that they don't deserve it. They just say, hey, look, I apologize. I realized that it's either this: I didn't mean to hurt you, or I realized that I should not have hurt you.
I think we all have a little bit of narcissist in us, but some of us are just more mature than others. Because I mean, I've apologized. I've apologized to motherfuckers, and I'm walking away, and in my head, something just like, "Fuck that motherfucker." You know what I'm saying? What were you gonna apologize to them for? You know what I mean?
Apologies are such a powerful concept. People don't realize. People think that apologizing makes them weak when it actually gives them power.
Yeah,
because it's accountability.
That's true.
Accountability is one of the most powerful mind fucks that you could ever have. Yep. It's saying, you know what? Before you can charge me and before you can blame me, I'm gonna turn myself in.
Yeah.
Not only am I gonna turn myself in, I'm gonna tell you like this: you can't beat me up more than I'm beating myself up, because I'm taking accountability. I'm changing. Before you can even get mad fully, I'm gonna change myself. So the person that you're mad at doesn't even exist anymore. I'm growner now. I'm like a Pokemon. I've evolved to my Frieza form. This ain't even my final form.
Is that why they say accountability is a woman's kryptonite?
Women hate accountability. Oh, I'm not afraid to say that.
I'm just fucking with y'all. But that's what they say, though.
Anyone
that's what they
who's
say.
Listening to this, you don't have to answer this in the comment section. I would appreciate it if you did, but just think about this. When was the last time you apologized?
When was the last time you weren't right?
Women are very seldom right when they argue with a man.
But I'm saying, they say a woman's always right. You know what I mean? That's the saying, of course. We're having fun right now.
Yeah, and you know what that means? You know what that literally means?
I do not.
In 2023, that translates to women are narcissists.
Happy wife, happy life. That's what they say also. I love women. Do not get me wrong. I'm not bashing none of that shit. We're just having fun. Those are the
simp days. Those are the simp days. Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Those are the simp days. It just means when she's happy, if you make her happy, then she will give you less stress.
And that's why I said at the beginning of the show, man or woman, you have to be able to identify certain type of people and certain, red flags and stuff like that, in order to get yourself out of situations. You know too well about that. So do I.
Yeah. So,
and it's real, y'all.
I'm not saying that we should just be mad at everybody, because there are legit apologies, there are sincere apologies. These are good things, and I'm also not saying that you should accept every apology. I mean, there's been times for me it's as simple as this. I say, let's say like this. I'm walking down the street. I'm looking down at my phone. I bump a nigga's shoulder. He turn around with an attitude. Fuck is your problem? Now I have the power. My bad. You good? I get you. No?
Diffusion.
All right, bro. My
Diffusion. Bad. And instead of
and the fucked up thing is,
what happened now, nigga?
He's usually the whatever guy turns around and says, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" He's usually the narcissist that can't forgive me. So as I apologize, make sure I didn't step on his shoes or fuck up his clothes, and I'll apologize and walk away. He got a whole attitude he's stuck with.
Yep. And most of the time, those people walk around with a chip on their shoulder.
Yep.
And it's sad, man. Can't be walking around like that.
And so, apology to me, it comes natural. I'm the type of person, I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to open my mouth and be incorrect. And so if that happens, I have to apologize right away. And usually it's in the form of a thank you. Thank you. You've educated me. You proved that I was wrong. And now I know better.
Yeah, there's this.
I'm a better person now.
There's a book I read called The Four Seasons, and in one of the chapters, it speaks about speaking freely. And that book helped me out a lot with a lot of like anger issues and stuff like that. But just speaking freely, it's okay to tell people "fuck you." It's also okay to apologize when you're wrong. You can't hold that in, because it will eat you up.
You gotta dish out that advice sparingly.
Yeah,
That's
speak freely.
That's what speak freely is one of those concepts that I think warrants explanation, because some people think that means I can speak without thinking about what I'm saying, and so what happens is you have a bunch of mindless speech.
Right, but then again, for the people who have read the book, you know what I'm talking about. And then the mindless speech, I was thinking about that today. But I see what
that's
you're
like
saying.
the people who they constantly brag about. I don't hold my tongue for nobody. I speak my mind.
Even
you're
worse.
not speaking your mind. You're speaking your
Even
mouth.
worse.
Right.
It kills me when I click on something on YouTube and they're just talking and talking and talking about nothing. And then you have to skip through the video to get to the point. Then you have to backtrack through the video because maybe you missed it. And then next thing you know, you're on the video for longer than the amount of time that the video is looking for the answer. And you're like, forget it. Just forget it. And they're just sitting there jibber jabbering, and talking about nothing.
Well, the mindless speech I'm talking about is when dumb bitches say shit like, well, I was angry when I sent that text message to put a hit on my ex-boyfriend. I was angry. And we've all been angry and done shit like that. That's mindless speech. That bitch didn't think about that first. So when you say speak freely, that was her speaking freely. And that's a problem for some people. because
you know what? I still see it as a good thing.
They misconstrue that. It's a good thing for the rest of society. Now we know who she is.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
it's a good thing for the court.
Is.
It's a good thing for the court because I can't get over the fact that she would say that. And, I didn't see it, obviously. Mm-hmm. But I did see the initial video. But the fact that she could say that and bypass the fact that, her brother got murdered because she was angry. I
don't put that on.
I can't get it. I don't understand it.
I've had loved ones who've commissioned me to beat up people and shoot people and stuff, and I tell them no.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
Man, so I ain't even gonna talk about my stuff.
I put that on the brothers.
Yeah.
So
they were all stupid. Yeah, they were all fucking stupid.
And this is the point. This is the whole point of everything that we're saying on this episode.
They were all fucking stupid.
You have to cut them off. Don't call me and say, "Oh, somebody did me wrong. Come on, let's get them." No, cut them off. And this is something else that I want to impart, especially to men, because women have their flexes. But men have a bigger flex. Our biggest flex is walking out the door. Leave. That's the biggest flex ever. Because a narcissist really they get off on trying to control you. They want to manipulate you. They want to gaslight you. And they want to use you to make them look bigger, smarter, tougher, richer, more important. They're using you for that. Take that away from them by just leaving. I don't let nobody hold nothing over my head. Nobody. There's no employer, no woman, no group of people, no law, no government that can say, do what the fuck we want you to do or I'm going to take your shit. No. You can try to take my shit and I'm going to fight. And even if you win, I'm still not going to conform. I'm going to leave. I'm going to rebel. I'm always leaving. Is the biggest flex. Letting them see that they can't control you. Letting them see that it's my way or the highway.
Y'all know I got fucking jokes. You're not talking about like Buddy pushing a cart down there on 95, are you? Because I'm sure that motherfucker left too. Ain't nobody controlling his ass, but he down there pushing a fucking cart. We don't mean like that.
You know what? I do mean like that. Literally, shit, if you have to live off, if you got to live off the grid. Hey, look, it's like this. It's like this.
What's up?
The Buddhist monks knew this. Our worldly possessions hold us hostage, and that's what they use. They'll constantly say, "What? We're gonna cut your pay. We're gonna take your job. We're gonna take your shit. We're gonna kick you out." And we say, "Yes, massa," because we don't want to lose it. When Lincoln didn't really free the slaves. He just expanded what slavery was to everybody. Because if everybody's a taxpayer and everybody needs money and everybody's under capitalism, then they become attached to their belongings.
Yeah, but that's very true. But it's also people with small minds. Because trust me, man, once you organize and do shit, fuck money. You won't be that motherfucker on the corner pushing a cart. You know what I'm saying? But you'll be an organization.
That motherfucker pushing the cart down 95. He has no vision.
That's what I'm trying to say, because
he has no ambition. He doesn't have to be doing that. He can live differently. He chooses not to. I mean, that's, you know, I can't knock him living his way of life. I hate that he comes up to my car all funky and stinking.
Because let's get it right.
But
you don't have to let your possessions rule you.
Right.
But having those possessions for yourself, to help others, to build to a point where motherfuckers can't take from you. That's how you know, people should be thinking about it.
Boston Tea Party. This is why it's important to learn
Yeah.
history. When the people in Boston got sick of taxation without representation, they said fuck this, and they started a whole rebellion through all when the tea came over, because that was a major export.
Yep.
Or excuse me, import. Tea
Power
came
to
over,
the
they
people.
said, hey, fuck that, we taking your tea and we not going to just take it and keep it. No, we throwing that shit overboard. Yo, you know how much caffeine them fish took in that day?
Man. Probably still fucked up to this day and shit.
Them fish is on tilt
They
to this
offspring,
day.
dog.
But yeah, any riot from the past is a result. It's the same thing. It's when you get fed up and decide that you're not going to take it anymore, and that's what 2023 is all about. Because we're not putting up no red flags anymore.
I read the comments. See if we have any.
Vet show. Shout out to Peggy Fox and the Vet Show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Shout out to Rated R Miami. My man Big Will doing his thing.
Big Will.
Y'all make sure that y'all tune in to ratedrmiami.com.
Yeah, that's what
All
I'm talking
right,
about.
it's
Will.
big things going on over there. All right, we might
Shout out
actually,
to Big Will.
We might actually collaborate with them on some business shit.
Word. Who else we got in here?
Yeah, the Vet Show. Like I said, shout out to the Vet Show. We will get on stream.
Shout
right
out to the Vet
eventually.
Show.
Peggy. You got to give us some more
Peggy
details about that.
Fox and this motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Yeah, all right. Look, these are our peoples.
Yeah.
Y'all fuck with us, we fuck with y'all.
Real
That's our
shit,
peoples.
real shit.
How long have we been on for? Oh, it's not going to tell us. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But we do have to. We do gotta cut it down and lay it down. We got so many more topics for y'all.
Hey,
but
y'all check out the other shit too, man. We just getting started, y'all.
The main thing is that we got topics. All right. So we definitely want y'all to chime in all the times. All the time. We need to know what's important to y'all so that we can know how to kick it to you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Leave it in the comments. Let us know, man. Talk to us. What are some examples of, you know, the bad outweighing the good for you, like in your life situations? Real shit.
Rated R said, but we still have taxation without representation.
Yeah.
What we gonna do?
Yeah. Unify.
That's Big Will. What we gonna do?
I just gave y'all the answer. Unify.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Unify.
They already
That's
did
what
it
we gotta
once.
do.
They already did it once. They got sick of the
That's what
shit.
we gotta do.
They got their point across. Was the point? And no, we don't have to. Well, they did not have taxation without representation. They got their point across. Now it's our turn. We have taxation without representation.
Look, I got the blueprint, y'all. Just, you know, get at your boy, man. Get at your boy.
Hey,
I got the blueprint.
Whatever y'all want to do, I'm with it. I'm ready for this.
And we ain't gonna broadcast it either.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Will. When Cap took a knee, right? How many of us knelt with him? He had something to lose, and he lost it. And he lost it. He knew he was risking it, and he took that risk because it was worth the cause. What are we going to do? What are we going to risk? And that's what it takes, bruh. You know, we can sit here and say they about to get rid of paper dollars.
Man, that's a whole nother topic. Just so you guys know, they have already gotten rid of paper dollars.
Yeah,
USD
on
coin.
credit.
Hold
We
on,
on
hold on.
credit?
USDA coin has been live for 2 years already. So
What's that?
exactly, it's another form of digital currency that they already. It's been 2 years.
We already on credit cards.
I'm telling you, man.
We keep everything in apps. We got crypto. Even credit. Credit is being used as currency more now than ever in history because they're approving a lot of people. Nowadays, you can have bad credit, and you're not gonna get a good credit card.
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
$500 limit.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. If paper money goes, then we're basically fucked anyway, because they will absolutely control everything. Let's say, for instance, I'll give you an example. I'll just use Bitcoin as an example. Let's say all the paper money is gone, right? 3 miles from where you live, they don't accept Bitcoin. They want another type of digital currency. You understand what I'm saying? So now you're delegated to a 3-mile radius. So I'm trying to tell you, man, they're already doing it. And the best thing for us to do now is, people who have talent, creators, free thinkers, people who know how to organize. The time is now, 2023. Actually, it was 2022 to get together and do your thing, because guess what? They're already doing their thing, and we're already pretty much getting boxed in.
That actually broadens the scope of our topic, which, the bad outweighs the good. How long are we going to let the police fuck with us? They keep saying, "Oh, well, not all cops are bad." Yeah, but guess what? One bad cop outweighs 100 good cops. Because 100 good, I could walk past 100 good cops, and it only takes one to kill me. It only takes one to tear gas me and beat me and handcuff me and violate my rights. It only takes the one. I don't care. Muhammad Ali said it best. If it's 10,000 snakes that's rushing towards me, and they say, "Oh no, only 100 of them are bad," you think I'm going to sit there and try to figure out which are the 100? No.
All that needle in the haystack stuff.
Exactly, because the bad outweighs the good. How many times are we going to let the government fuck with us? Women can't even get an abortion. Men can't get out of child support. They don't even be their child. You got to find out when the child is 21 that it ain't even yours. And you don't get the money back.
Yeah.
How long are we going to let everybody?
It's
fuck
about
with us?
doing.
How long are you going to let your job
and not
fuck
just
with you?
talking? It's about doing and not just talking.
Yeah,
there has to be, if you really care about stuff.
Yeah, you gotta understand.
Legislature.
You gotta understand that the bad outweighs the good. Stop making excuses for these motherfuckers. They don't need an excuse to fuck with you. Your boss don't need no excuse to fuck with you. Your local congressman making all kind of laws right up under your nose. Do you approve of all of them? How many laws does he have to make to fuck with you before you say, "Hey, wait a minute, I don't like that one law"? No, motherfucker, you don't like the lawmaker. Get rid of the whole thing. Throw the whole lawmaker away. You gotta understand, man. The bad outweighs the good. It only takes one. Just one time to fuck with you. Just one time will show what they really think about you. I've known this man for 15 years or maybe more.
It's probably more.
And we don't have a problem between us with respect. Because that's where we hold each other. Big Will, I've known for years, 6-7 years. And we never had a problem with respect. Peggy Fox, I've known her for years. And we've never had an issue of respect between us because we all hold each other to a certain regard. And as long as we don't change, that regard won't change. The moment somebody disrespects you, fuck with you, steal from you, lie about you, lie on you, lie to you, cheat on you, beat on you, when they do these things, that's them showing how they really feel. Because Daniel did not fuck with those lions. Because they're lions. you can't say you love your wife. Now, black men don't have this problem because black men don't cheat. Every other man though. You can't say
I'm a fucking cheater.
You can't say you love your wife, but then that one time
I'm single, y'all. I'm single.
You called her out her name. You try to berate her, make her feel bad, make her feel little. I thought you loved her. Why would you do that to somebody you love? Oh, you were angry? If you were angry at a lion, you start kicking it? Because you're angry? You start pulling on his whiskers because you're angry? Nope. Because it's a fucking lion. So that's your wife. That's your husband. That's your husband, ma'am. Don't sit there. Don't fuck with him. You can't say, oh, my bad. I was angry. If it was a lion, your anger would not have played a part in your actions.
I do want to say again, though, thank y'all for showing up. And we are about to cut this short.
Thank all y'all.
Yeah, we'll talk. If y'all can't hit the like button, check out our other material on the channel. And once again, we're just getting started. But thank y'all for showing up.
Also, whatever you can't see on YouTube, you can see on hot-in-top.co. That's hot-in-top.co. We're going to be on some other streaming platforms pretty soon. I guess StreamYard. Peggy wants us to get on StreamYard.
Yeah, we'll look
Let
that
us
up
know
tonight.
what you think about that. If you can't, whenever you can't catch the live, you can catch the edits. We usually drop those on the weekend. No specific time. Monday through Thursday at midnight. These shows are usually not going to last this long, but we got started a little bit late. But we stayed because we love y'all. Real rap. Appreciate the support. Big Will and Rated R Miami, Peggy Fox and the Vet Show podcast. We actually subscribe. The Red Pill Post actually subscribes to all y'all already. So we gonna come on y'all show and fuck with y'all.
Yeah, real shit.
We gonna ring y'all bell. And
I'll bring the liquor. I'll bring the liquor.
We gonna start fucking with y'all on y'all show. See how y'all like it.
And the drugs.
That's right.
That's right. Yeehaw!
You bring the liquor. I'll bring the condoms.
Peggy motherfucking Fox. We got Big Will in the motherfucking house.
Y'all make sure to like, share, subscribe. Also, hit us up in the comments. And remember, everything you can't see here, you can find at hot-in-top.co. Yo.
My name is YK motherfucking Sin.
And I'm Crimson motherfucking Red. This has been the Red Pill Post.
This here's the Red Pill Post, y'all. Peace.
All right.
We out.